New Year's Eve to all you viewers out there. The big story today is weather. In fact, I'm having Fox 10's Cory McCloskey. I think Cory's right there, actually. I see him right now. This is your seat. I saved
love
it for
this.
you. Welcome.
Are we on the YouTubes?
We are on YouTube right now, broadcasting live. Say hi to everyone.
Hi, everybody. You know Samya. Everyone loves her.
Aw.
And you should.
That's so sweet.
Follow this girl. She's
Follow
super
me
fun.
everywhere.
Am I too tall?
Stalk me, just on the internet.
Yeah.
It's like follow me everywhere, just not in real life. No, but thanks so much for joining
That's good advice
me.
for everybody. I love your command center.
Yeah, I know. Everyone always says that when they come here for the first time. They're like, "Well, whoa, you have so many screens. We should do a behind the scenes." But it's kind of hard to show you guys
Well, that's
everything
all right.
here. One day.
Are there any snacks?
I should add snacks up here. I do have my coffee. But anyways, you know the big story today.
Yeah.
It's weather. Are you going to drink my coffee? You could.
No. I keep trying it, but it keeps tasting like coffee. I'm
Actually,
not going to
it's
keep
not
trying
coffee.
yours, although I have a couple
It's
of times.
what is it? It's Starbucks' new drink, chestnut praline latte. It's the greatest holiday drink
Wow.
ever. I'm
You
obsessed
can
with
eat
it.
chestnuts?
No, you can drink them, but I'm really upset because it's only a holiday drink, so it's only around for Christmas. So some Starbucks
yeah.
are already out of the drink, and I basically have to call every Starbucks, ask them if they have it, and then drive there to get it.
You are a
before-
woman of action.
You know, that's my favorite drink, and I know come mid-January, I'm not going to be able to find it
No, you
anywhere,
won't.
and I'm going to have to wait 10 months for it. So, anyways,
Well, it's just so I know. How much time do we have to yak? Or is it just-
forever, because it's the internet.
That's my favorite
So
part.
we can talk for 10 minutes, we
I
can
thought
talk for
that
40.
chestnuts were just for throwing at your delinquent friends. Like, I grew up with chestnuts, we called them horse chestnuts, but they were covered by a spiny outside, like a sea urchin almost. And if you could pick it up, like with a glove or two stones, and then wing it at someone, it was a very painful weapon.
So you
And
didn't
the-
drink them.
Oh, gosh, no. We wouldn't even feed them to hogs. But I'm not saying that they cannot be reduced to something edible, but that's just me. Should we talk weather?
We should talk weather because I feel like our viewers out there need to know what they're getting into
Yeah.
this New Year's Eve. Because it's New Year's Eve and a lot of people do like going outside, going out, having a good time. However, are the roads going to be wet tonight?
Well, the roads will be wet,
Okay.
which most people, I don't know how many people in Arizona grew up in Arizona.
Right.
Many come from other places, so we kind of know what a wet street is like. But it is going to be chilly out there tonight
Right.
for
We actually
sure.
had
So
some images of that rain from earlier.
yeah, isn't that cool? We love to see the wet streets in the valley. That's Mill Avenue, and that's going to be a jumping place.
Yeah, tonight,
Tempe,
right? Right.
Yeah, they have a big blast out there every New Year's Eve, and so if you're going to be out, here are my recommendations: dress warmly. You could not possibly dress too warmly. Pretend that you're going to be running a marathon, and then you can just throw away the clothing that you don't like. But it's going to be one of those nights where you want to be warmer rather than too
Right.
chilly, because you're going to be out there for a while. So make sure you're warmed up, and bring one of those little totes umbrellas, you know, if you can find one of those. Those are cool, and I think they're allowable. Who knows? We need more lawyers, don't you think, to get involved in every aspect of your life, like whether you can carry an umbrella or not.
Right.
It's
There's
ridiculous.
a lawyer for everything, basically.
Isn't there, though?
I think so. Actually, you know what's a really cool shot I do want to show our viewers? It's our Flagstaff cam that I want to show
don't
everyone.
you love it up there?
Yeah, we can see that Flagstaff cam right there. And right now you guys can't see anything because basically there's ice frozen on the lens.
Yeah.
So that's how cold it is up there.
It is.
We know there's snow up there. And I actually do have some images. Where did
We were getting some pretty cool shots of I-40. ADOT does a great job in keeping us up to date on how those roads look up there.
Right.
Oh boy, would you like to drive a snowplow? Like, if you had a dream job that involved driving something, would a snowplow be on the list?
No.
Okay.
But I have nothing against snowplows.
Oh, I
It's just
understand.
that I
It's a matter of
prefer
taste.
a more compact vehicle.
I see.
I already feel uncomfortable as it is when I drive an SUV for long periods of time.
Yeah.
One time in life I drove a U-Haul. I felt like that was a major accomplishment in college, and
That is a big
You know,
deal. Your
that's-
first
I mean-
U-Haul, was it something you had to back up, like a trailer?
it was like a U-Haul, like a
Oh, like
full-
a kind of a box truck.
yeah, a box
Yeah.
truck. I drove it I think like a couple miles from like USC to whatever the nearest U-Haul station.
Good
office
for you,
was.
because that is a big move.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the equivalent of driving a snowplow. It's big, You don't really know, because you don't know how much space you have to turn or park, anything
you
like
don't.
that. I don't know.
Although, when a snowplow goes badly, there's always an insurance claim.
Right.
Not that U-Haul won't chase you down. Take it from me.
Our viewer sent in some photos.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I want to pull some of them up. Can I? I don't even know.
I love this all the wizardry back here.
Yeah, let me just. So
If you don't mind my asking you, what are people seeing right now?
They're seeing our face right now, right there, right there.
Okay,
that's our face. But I just pulled up this photo.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Oh, now whose backyard is that?
This is from Devin Bauer. Now, Devin has shared this photo with us about 14 minutes ago. Says this is in Cottonwood, Arizona on New Year's Eve. So this one is one that we just got
can I put out a big plug for Cottonwood? It is one of the cutest little towns in the mountains.
I've never been. No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's really it's down the hill from Jerome, which is a really cute town too. But Cottonwood is exploding with a bunch of antique shops and cool restaurants. So go to Cottonwood. Plus, it snows there.
How far is Cottonwood?
If you're going to drive from here, maybe an hour and I don't know, 10 minutes.
Easy trip.
Like yeah, it's definitely.
So I should spend my day in Cottonwood tomorrow.
Yes.
I have tomorrow off.
You
Where
do?
am I supposed to go?
You could go to Cottonwood and Jerome, but you may want to press on north. It is going to be so busy up in all the snow country tomorrow. Because Flagstaff could see 10 inches of snow today.
Right.
Very possible. Maybe the same over in Williams. Up at Snow Bowl, which is obviously much higher than the town of Flagstaff.
Let's
up
see.
to
I'm
20
just going to
inches.
go through some of these Facebook photos. This is from our viewer Ray Lacey, who just posted this 16 minutes ago, saying Penny's first snow. I think Penny is the dog.
Yeah. Or Penny
or the car. Or
could
the
be
truck.
that Dodge truck. We like to name our trucks. Penny doesn't seem like a huge fan of the snow. Have you noticed?
The dog or the truck?
The dog.
He looks a little cold.
Yeah,
he looks a little
like,
chilly.
Hold me. I'd rather not be down there.
Let's see what else we got. So this is Chino Valley, snowing at 9:48 a.m. So this was taken about 20 minutes ago and just posted right away from Sandra Porter.
Thank you, Sandra.
Thanks, Sandra. That is really pretty.
It is so nice up there. Almost every place looks great with some snow on it. And so much to go around. And just so, as we're looking at these photos, almost the whole state, anywhere where it might snow is under a winter storm warning today.
Right.
So above 3,500 feet today, you will be snowed upon. Say 2 to 4 inches in the 3,500 to 5,000 foot level.
Right.
But once you get up above 5,000 feet, all bets are off.
Right.
And that's a lot of towns in Arizona.
Right. This is Prescott.
For example. They're
from
about
Janine
50.
Lewis, posted this very recently as well. There's so many people sharing their photos with us. I feel so happy
Isn't
that all
it
you
great?
viewers are actually submitting. And if you guys want to submit your photos, you can still do that. Just go to our Facebook page, post it on there. We might bring up those photos later today in our afternoon edition of FOX10 News Now. And I believe during the newscast as well, you guys are bringing it up, right?
So who might you talk to during an afternoon edition? Who are some of the guests?
Sometimes I have Dave Muncie.
Heard of him.
Yes, he does weather here.
Seems pretty popular.
Yeah, he's cool. He brings me chocolate from time to time up here, so I really appreciate that.
He is a good man.
Very good man.
You ever had any of your Troy Haydens?
Like Troy up here, or is there a chocolate named Troy?
Oh,
it's like no,
it's
I haven't
one of
tried
the.
that yet. No,
It's got a chewy center.
I've had Troy here a handful of times.
Yeah.
I've had John Hook here, Carrie Lake.
Mm-hmm.
I've had different reporters on different stories. Andrew has been.
He's a handful.
Mia Garcia was here yesterday.
Really?
I've pretty much had almost everyone who
I'm
works
so
in
glad to be on the show.
Yeah.
Do you have a cool theme song?
No, not yet.
Or an animation?
Well, I want you on the show more often, but you're usually out in the field when I'm starting at 10, so I can't ever really have you here. And then by 3, you're off at home.
Are there ever any jokes on the show?
I mean, they happen all the time, naturally, in the moment.
Well, here's one quick joke for a snowy day.
Mm-hmm.
What did the one snowman say to the other snowman?
I don't know.
Do you smell carrots? I know. See?
It's so like...
You can't help yourself.
It's like, oh, that's
I heard
cute.
it from
Let's see
a 6th grade boy once.
I'm going through some more Facebook photos. This is from John Martin according to this, near Wickenburg.
I think that's Maggie.
Yeah, with Maggie Martin.
Love it. Look at Maggie's got snow in her hair.
Dusting of snow in Tuba City.
Yeah, Donovan Goldtooth. Wow, what a cool name.
I know.
Goldtooth. Or Donovan. They're both cool names.
Right, this is Lake Montezuma from Judy White. Yeah, there's
Thanks,
so many.
Judy.
These are like every minute. All of these photos have just been posted in the last 20, 25 minutes. So
Look at this.
this is beautiful.
Those are quail nesting under
Right here.
that tree or that
Right
bush
there.
full of snow. That is great.
Oh,
Quail
you know
taking
what?
cover.
This is not right now. Read the caption.
Oh, I see.
Endless
It's a
Devon,
throwback.
kind of like, this is like a throwback Wednesday. A day
Yeah.
early, but
Yeah, I like that. Well, thanks, Devin. It's certainly going to look like that. in
Kingman,
today.
Arizona. It is really pretty still. I think our viewers needed to see that regardless.
Those quail are probably already shot
And this looks like a-
eaten by now. I mean, all those 7 years ago, 6 years ago. I don't know what their
5,
average
6, yeah,
lifespan
you're
is, but they're probably all tough and stringy by now.
Right.
Let's
So
just let
this
them
is an
die a
image from
natural
Kingman, Jamie Steele Saunders, Mickey Son. It's snowing here in Bullhead City, Arizona. Wow, would have been awesome if it would have been
Yeah.
Christmas morning. Can't believe it. I
Thanks,
just read
Mickey.
that caption, by the way.
Yeah. Oh,
That wasn't me talking.
I like it being your own commentary.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I mean, it's nice. You can see, obviously, there's so many images. If you guys go to our Facebook page, you can go on the side, on the left-hand side, it says, I believe, post by others. And you can just scroll through all the user-submitted photos. This one from Sean Narrow Newton. Again, Cottonwood. Cottonwood seems like the place to be, according to these photos.
Yeah. Well, Sean is.
Whoa, I like
rocking
this
it.
one. This one is snow on cows in Prescott Valley.
Wow, they say they're cows.
Right here, there's
They
the
look
cows.
like they look enormous and scary, like bison or buffalo.
More Cottonwood. I feel like everyone's submitting photos from Cottonwood.
And
Prescott,
why
Wickenburg. Okay, what's this? Is not. Oh, it's for you.
Well, hold on.
This has
Just
nothing
because
to do with.
Cory pitched a fit, I installed the weather app on my phone. Thank you, Karen.
This is just-
Glavin Hoover. Now, can't we follow Karen's example?
Right.
First of all, by looking adoringly up
Right.
into
I
her
mean-
dad's face.
Right. There's that too. Or by downloading the
Was that her
the
dad?
weather app. I don't know if it's her dad. I don't know if it's her friend. I don't know if it's her husband.
I
her
know
boyfriend.
it's
a
her.
male.
I know it's a fella that she's in love with. I'm just kidding
a
about the
male.
dad
It's a
comment.
guy.
But thank you for downloading that FOX10 weather app. Karen's, you're a doll to do it, and it's a good thing to have because the radar on it is so fantastic. You can zoom it in.
Right.
You can show the projected rainfall or
Right.
snowfall, and then you can see which way it's headed to. So you'll be glad you have it for sure.
Speaking of projected rainfall, I actually want to bring up our weather graphics now and see what's going on.
It won't be great tonight.
Okay.
It's likely that you will see some light rain out there. No one's going to get washed out, but it'll be kind of waves of drizzly, uncomfortable conditions. So
Right.
at midnight, we're talking about 38 degrees, and that's not, we won't call that super excellent. But we've had warmer New Year's Eves, that's for sure. But 38 degrees isn't much to write home about. So just be prepared. It's going to be one of those days when you'll more likely be excited about the next day. So here's the snowfall situation right now. There's Kingman in the center of your screen in Mojave County, and the Colorado River is there, kind of in the left center, stretching down through Bullhead City and Needles. But it's snowing all over the place. Everything you see in blue is snowfall, and there's lots of it as we head up toward the Grand Canyon, which is always super gorgeous when it snows. You might be able to get up there tomorrow. Lots of people, as I say, like to drive up on the day after
Right.
or on New Year's Day to see what's going on. But look at Flagstaff. It is going to
Lots of
be
blue.
so gorgeous. Yeah. And down there in Happy Jack, hello to everybody at the Long Valley Cafe in Happy Jack, our good friends up there. But it's snowing everywhere that it should snow in Arizona, and our snow levels have dropped so far that we actually had some big fat flakes falling in Kingman earlier this morning. We had some folks tweeting us about that as well. So right now in Wickenburg. We know it was snowing in Kingman, but some snow in Wickenburg
We
today.
did see that.
So there you go. The valley is just covered with showers. In fact, we've got
It's raining right now?
yeah, it's raining right now.
I'm glad I'm
and-
indoors.
Yeah, don't go out. It's not good for you.
It wasn't,
out there.
I actually didn't hit too much rain coming into work this morning.
Oh.
Maybe a couple sprinkles.
Yeah, it was not quite upon us, but now it is. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone's seeing showers now, and they're likely to continue on and off throughout the rest of the day. There's
Right.
lots more to come down across the Mexico border, and we're having a little trouble pushing that snow eastward. It'll get there, but folks over at Sunrise Park Ski Resort are thinking, where's our snow? It's coming, don't worry. Christopher Creek now starting to see snow, so the Rim Country will be busy, and And Forest Lakes, your time is coming. I know you always come in with a big number during a snowfall. And up north we go. Cameron, Tuba City, Pinon, Palaca. Everyone's got a chance at some snow today, so good for us. And again, there's the warning. Everyone in pink under that winter storm warning until tomorrow evening. 2 to 6 inches above 3,500 feet, but above 5,000 feet, 6 to 10.
Wow.
Or maybe more.
Lots of snow.
I know.
There's a lot of snow.
I like it over here. It's warm. The studio's ice cold.
That's true. The studio is cold, but it's because of all the lights. You have to keep it cold in order to, I don't know.
Yeah. We used to have an old style of lights that put out like 8 billion watts of light.
So you were like sweating in there probably.
It was always pretty warm.
Right.
But
it's weird. You probably have to dress for two kinds of temperatures when you come to work. It's like the walk into work, you have to be all bundled up.
I know. It's like in Casablanca when the Nazis said to Rick, the Germans will have to be ready for all kinds of climates because they were going to invade the whole world. And he said, well, there's some parts of Brooklyn I wouldn't advise you to invade. Anyway, see, this is what you're in for, so you'll never have me back.
Oh my gosh. No, this is really fun, though. I mean, I'm enjoying having you up here.
Well, it's fun.
You're making weather really fun.
Well,
I mean, not that Dave Muncy doesn't make weather fun, and Rick D'Amico makes weather really fun, too, but it's nice to have
Rick's been on the show?
Oh, Rick's been on the show many times. Rick comes up here all the time.
Forget it.
Cory, don't be jealous.
I'm a little... Rick does talk about coming on the show.
He does. He comes up here, a couple of times a week usually. He was here yesterday.
And I'm usually not here at this hour.
And yesterday he actually gave us the preview of his sickness, because today Rick did call out
disgusting.
I don't know if it's a preview, but
show you a tissue?
we were talking about how we were both kind of a little under the weather. He sneezed. Like, he gave us proof that, I'm going to call out sick tomorrow, just watch. It's not like one of those, like, I'm going to call out sick on New Year's Eve. No, this is a genuine sick call. You know what I mean? Some people just call out sick on, a holiday or something. No, he's genuinely...
Boy, because when he's subpoenaed later by
sick.
Fox, I mean, you'll be his star witness.
Yeah, I'll just pull up
defense.
I'll pull up FOX10 News Now stream from December 30th, and I'll be like, look, proof. He was sneezing on air.
Could I be watching us on my own phone right now, theoretically? How does that accomplish for those who might just have stumbled upon us?
How do you watch on your phone? You
just go to
what
do you download? How does it all work?
You don't have to download anything. You can just go to youtube.com or like your YouTube app and go to FOX10 Phoenix, and it is the main video that plays when we're live. And then when we aren't live, you can just search through the videos, and like they're all archived there.
Oh yeah. So you can watch John Hook and me singing a couple of tunes on there.
Oh really?
Have you ever featured one of those?
I haven't. I should maybe one of these days.
Maybe a music segment.
Maybe one of these days. Well, this kind of goes along with weather, but today is a no burn day.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
It is a new.
It's a hot button for me.
I know, because people are not allowed to burn any wood.
Yeah.
Open burning
Here's
outside.
The thing. How do you predict a no burn day? Out of all of the days of this week, you know what they're saying?
Oh, just New Year's Eve.
Exactly. Because why? Because you might want to burn something on New Year's Eve. Come on. What kind of a country is it where you can't burn a log in your fireplace? It's not Victorian London.
Right. But
the skies won't be blackened with smoke.
Look.
Can't we just burn a log in our fireplaces?
Apparently we can't.
No, we can't, Sonia.
We can't. I mean, according to, environmental regulators,
and we need more regulators. I feel like I'm not regulated enough. Don't you feel the same way?
Yeah, right now we need someone to regulate you.
I know.
But I mean, okay, so they issued a high pollution advisory for today, meaning burning wood is banned. I guess I read that the restriction was issued because pollution levels today may exceed federal health standards. So it's really about people's health and air quality. Wood smoke contains contaminants.
Sure, toe the company line, sister. All I'm saying is
the wood
one day,
smoke.
2 days a year, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. They have singled those days out before the days even happened.
Right.
And said, it's going to be terrible.
Right. I mean...
I'm getting a pushback from this side of the room.
What's going on?
Am I about to be let go, Rod? I don't know. I'm just not down with projecting out ahead of time that it's going to be so terrible if we burn. You know what thrills me, though?
What?
On a Christmas day?
Yeah.
Driving down the road and catching a whiff of mesquite.
and knowing that someone's breaking
knowing
the
that
law. Someone's doing something
is
illegal.
taking his own life by the horns and saying, anyway.
But okay, there is going to be a team of inspectors driving around neighborhoods.
That's the best part.
To seek out violators.
We've got a red China situation where people will cruise around the neighborhoods, or you can also inform on your neighbors.
Yeah, I know, you can tell on them. So really,
Yes.
you want to keep good relationships with your neighbors, because if you are one of the people that is planning to rebel, you don't want your neighbor to call the regulators on you.
I know, and they will.
So if you have a really problematic situation with your neighbors, I would advise you to just turn up the heater, pull up an image of a fire burning on your computer or laptop, and pretend.
I think you can burn your gas fireplace.
You can.
but
If you have a
not
gas
on
fireplace,
law.
you can, but you can't burn any sort of wood. No logs, no fireplaces, and no open burning.
You know what they'll be saying
outside.
later, Samia? They'll
What's
be
that?
saying, hey, pull up that YouTube channel. Check out Cory's last day at Fox 10. It's hilarious.
They're going to be like,
I'm glad you were a part of it.
Well, it was, I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah,
it's going to be really sad to not have you here.
I know, and I've enjoyed all my years here at Fox, but do remember that my opinions do not necessarily reflect those of Samia or News Corp or Fox 10 or its staff or management. I'm just going off like a nut.
This is are these your final words, Cory?
They could be.
No, I
I'm
don't
glad
want,
we
I
got
don't want
that
to
snowman
happen.
joke in then.
I don't
If that's
want-
part of my legacy,
I don't
I'm
want
glad.
that to happen.
I don't think it will.
I don't want that to happen. But, I mean, you might not be gone forever, but you could be out 1 or 2 days if you get sick. A lot of people are getting sick these days.
Do you think I'm getting sick?
No, but I mean, there are at least 3.
Did you do something?
There were 3 people, I think, who called out
Did I
sick.
touch your pen?
No.
I don't want anything. Do you have what Rick
Rick
has?
actually touched this pen
Oh.
yesterday. So I'm just saying, there are 3 people who called out sick this morning, and I believe health officials are saying that this flu season could be worse than other flu seasons because the predominant strain, H3N2, is not covered by the current flu vaccine and tends to have more severe symptoms. Now, the H3N2 strain isn't uncommon. However, it just wasn't expected when the vaccine was created.
Oh.
Hence, the issue we're having here and the concerns, and probably why some people have called out sick here in the newsroom.
Even though they got flu shots.
Yeah, and well, that was a big discussion this morning in the morning meeting. Do flu shots cause you to get the flu?
They say absolutely not.
Some people say it's not true. Some people say it's an old wives' tale. But there's a lot of people who say they do get sick right after getting the flu shot.
They're crybabies. I think those people. I don't think it's really happening.
Well, I mean,
Maybe they're just weaklings.
well, if you do get sick, hopefully you
I
do.
swear this will be the last day you invite me in.
No, I like having you here. It's super fun, and it makes it much more. Well, I'm not going to say other people aren't energetic, but this is a whole nother level of energy
is?
that's up here on Fox 10 News Now.
You
But
can give me a shot of something.
a shot
It
of
brings me
the
down
flu
a little
vaccine.
bit. Oh yeah, that'll lay me low.
Well, I mean,
What does Rick have? What are his symptoms? Do we know?
I know he sneezed yesterday.
That's it.
And you could hear it in his voice. It was kind of scratchy. He's
Rick-
obviously not here.
I'm sure he's watching though, because Rick's a fan.
Yeah, he is a fan. He is. But, for anyone out there that might be getting sick or anything like that, hopefully they have health insurance. I think that's the really important takeaway,
Well, these days everyone should, right?
Right. Actually, we have some stats here that just came out today. More than 72,000 Arizonans chose new health insurance plans in the first month of open enrollment. That's November 15th to December 15th in the federal insurance marketplace. And in fact, nearly half of those people, signed up for the first time. And anyone who's watching, Arizonans, you can re-enroll or change your Obamacare plans through February 15th. So,
Is North Korea in charge of that website?
Why? Because it always crashes.
Seems like it.
I
think it's doing better this year, right?
I think so. I haven't checked. We get health insurance here through work, so.
That is true.
So I have health insurance.
3 cleanings a year.
Dental cleaning. I haven't used any yet.
Yeah.
I need to find a dentist that works after 5 p.m. or before 8 a.m.
Oh, really? Like a house call kind of a
Well,
dentist?
I mean, I'm here at work the whole time.
You are pretty
Maybe
busy.
I can have the dentist come on the set and clean my teeth for the viewers. I don't know.
I would watch that show. That sounds
That
fantastic.
sounds kind of creepy, especially if the doctor finds cavities or something terrible with my teeth. All my
Yeah,
viewers are going to
but
know
with all the GoPro
my
technology,
dental
you could
problems.
get right in there.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
But
I'm just thinking up ideas. I'm
Related to healthcare, some more news. Today is the day Governor Jan Brewer will learn the fate of her Medicaid expansion plan, because the Arizona Supreme Court is going to issue a ruling on the legality of a hospital assessment that pays the state's share of the program. That's the technical definition.
Well phrased.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out. Soon she won't be governor.
She won't be. She has like a couple days left.
Yeah.
A couple days left. Then, I mean, I think then she's just going to enjoy life.
She
There's
loves
actually,
to laugh.
John Hook has a very lengthy interview with her that's on our YouTube channel as well.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, like,
Everyone talks to John.
I mean,
He's like the Barbara Walters of the Valley. Have you noticed?
I mean,
always wears a nice tailored suit.
Sure.
Always looks good, speaks well.
Knows what he's talking about. Yeah. He's nice.
And friendly. Just a slight speech impediment. No.
No, I love
a bridge too far.
No, I love having John up here, especially in the afternoons when there's a lot of breaking news or a lot of national news, political news. It's great to have him here to kind of talk about like the background of certain issues or what's going on.
Does he just leap over the desk?
He doesn't
like
leap
OJ
over the
used
desk.
to
But
do
you
in
know
those
what's
commercials?
interesting in the afternoon, especially sometimes. Someone will be up here and then someone will just walk around and come behind the set or like talk to each other. It's so free flowing here at FOX10 News Now.
You find that sometimes
really
conversations are broadcast that might not be for everyone?
Yeah, I think
my
favorite one was actually a week ago. I believe it was on the 24th, and I had sorry, I'm coughing.
I've been waiting my whole life to do the Heimlich maneuver on someone. Is this my day? No. Is this the day my dreams come?
No.
Oh, if you're still talking,
for all
you're
you
not
viewers,
choking.
if you want to pull up the clip from the 24th, Christmas Eve, we had Ty Brennan up here, and I was preparing to.
He's a handful.
I was preparing to transition to Linda Williams' story on Last Minute Shoppers on Christmas. And so I had Ty up here, and I asked him, I was like, wait, have you done all your Christmas shopping? He got really awkward because he didn't like being called out because, 6 hours before, or maybe 9 hours before Christmas, he still wasn't done with his shopping. Oh. So in that moment, he got really awkward, and then Linda came up and called him out and sat on his lap. And I think it was just one of those genuine YouTube moments that it's just like, you can see the love. He didn't want to lie to you. He didn't want to lie to me. He's just being honest, and he explained himself, and like Linda was here, and it was like a great group moment.
That is so fun.
It is really fun.
Because I've noticed there's a lot of wires over here, and this one that you hooked up to my finger, this is all part of the polygraph thing, right? Okay. No,
you
it's not.
attach something to that and put it in your ear.
I'm just asking questions.
I'm just letting you know how the technology out here works.
Oh my gosh.
Right now we're just talking for the sake of talking because I only really have one last story to tell you about.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cool story. I like it. Okay. Yesterday in the afternoon, we actually did a live stream of this. The Tiger predicting the bowl game between Boise State and U of A. So basically, this tiger, the Sumatran tiger at the Phoenix Zoo, has correctly predicted bowl game winners 4 times in a row. So she's 4-0. And whatever box she goes to and eats out of first, that is the winner.
Oh, so it's not necessarily mashing the box. It's whichever one she eats from first.
Mashing the box is just maybe being angry with the box. But as you can see, she ate out of the U of A box first, meaning she predicts that the University of Arizona Wildcats will beat the Boise State Broncos today.
That's not the way it's playing in Boise. In Boise, they're saying, look, the Tiger ate the Wildcat. That means the Broncos will win. What do you say to Good Morning Boise up there? How do you respond to their News Now anchor?
Look,
is there going to be
this is my logic. If the Tiger pounces on the box and destroys it, obviously it's angry with that team. And if it's going to go to the other one and like eat it, it's like kind of friendly. No.
Okay.
And plus, again, I said this yesterday on
Maybe
air.
We'll just have to agree
here's the
to
thing.
disagree.
It's a tiger, and I feel like a tiger is more closely related to a wildcat than a bronco. So maybe it's just a nepotism thing. It's
a cannibalism thing. Is what it is. It's disgusting. I'm sorry that had to be our last story because now I'm a little queasy.
Well, the Fiesta Bowl is this afternoon. I believe it's at 3 p.m. It's being played right here in the Valley.
Is it 2 or 3? Well, anyway,
maybe it's 2. No, sorry, it's 2.
Not going.
It's 2 p.m.
If you're watching us, you're not going.
Our FOX10 News Now segment is at 3. My mistake. Oh. I may have confused viewers, but no, you guys can watch it at 2. And
Yeah,
then,
should be a fun game.
stop watching at 3 so you can come back to our YouTube channel and watch FOX10 News Now and then go back to the bowl game. And this afternoon we'll be able to find out whether the Tiger made a correct prediction and find out whether she will be 5-0.
I cannot wait to be proven right on this. I'm off tomorrow, but I may come in just to gloat.
So you think the Broncos you think she likes the Broncos?
I think that's what she's predicting, a Broncos win. Because I don't know how much clearer it can be. She actually ate from the other box. She ate the mascot. So, I mean, she's eating chunks of Wildcat right now. It seems horrible, but anyway.
I mean,
I think that'll have to conclude my portion of the show on that terrible note.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go get something to eat now. Are you hungry?
I am hungry. I do want to wrap up this show, and I think for all the viewers out there, I feel like I'm just going to leave them with this video of the tiger so they can watch the tiger continue
eating one of its own kind. It's disgusting. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Fox10Phoenix so you don't miss any of our live breaking news updates, as well as these, twice a day.
As well
Fox
as whatever
10,
this is.
As well as our twice a day FOX10 News Now broadcast that we do at 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. And you get to see things like this, like me and Cory hanging out. So thanks for watching.
Look at that tiger still eating that other animal. Oh, bye.
Look at that tiger.
Noble. It's got a cough or something.
Maybe the tiger has the flu too, I guess.
He does.